G'day, I'm Karen. Welcome to my channel Life in the Bush. It's another gorgeous day in autumn on the west coast of Australia, and I've brought you to the coastal dunes to introduce you to this significant shrub here in front of me, Rhagodia baccata. It's commonly known as berry saltbush or sea berry saltbush. It's very common along the coast here, and it's a very useful plant for a number of reasons that you'll find out about in this video. Today I'm filming on the traditional lands of the Noongar Whadjuk people. Unfortunately, I don't know the Noongar name for this plant, but I do know that it contributed to the traditional diet of the Noongar people. So it's what us Aussies call a bush tucker plant, and apparently the leaves can be eaten and so can the berries. Now, I have not been directly shown this by a Noongar person, so I won't demonstrate eating this plant, but I will pass on knowledge that's readily available in bush tucker books. So the leaves apparently can be boiled or steamed, and they taste a bit like salty spinach. Then the berries make for a nice snack, and I would say snack because they are tiny. Now, funnily enough, the genus and the species name Rhagodia and baccata both refer to the berries. Rhagodia comes from the Greek word rhagodes, which means resembles berries or grapes, and baccata comes from the Latin word baccatus and refers to the fruits being berry-like. And the berries contribute significantly to the success of this plant, as you'll soon find out. The flowers are most likely pollinated by insects, and one to look out for is the saltbush blue butterfly. The saltbush blue butterflies look a lot like the blue butterflies in this footage. They're only just over 2 centimetres long, and it's likely that the adults feed on the flower nectar. They also breed on the plant. Then they lay their eggs on or near the plant so that the larvae can begin to feed as soon as they hatch. Now, if you saw my video on Alleria axillaris, you will recall that I talked about the seeds being tiny and being light enough to travel kilometres on the breeze. Now, Rhagodia baccata has come up with a different method to distribute its seeds. Each berry only contains one seed, but each seed has the potential to be dispersed across a far greater distance than the Alleria seeds. So how can seeds travel further than the wind can take them? Well, it all comes down to offering a reward to an animal who will eat the berry, carry the seed in its stomach, and then deposit it somewhere else later on. And birds can cover a lot of ground, so these berries are very attractive to birds. Now, you'll notice that the Rhagodia has these attractive leaves. You'll see that they're green on top and a silvery green underneath, and if you're coming close you can see that they're somewhat succulent as well, so they're thick. They're not thin leaves. So coastal plants have evolved to cope with high loads of atmospheric salt from the ocean, damaging winds, sand blasting, and limited water over hot summer months. These fleshy leaves are Rhagodia's way of withstanding these harsh conditions. They're also a fast-growing shrub, and because they're fast-growing and they're adapted to this coastal environment, they're often used for coastal rehabilitation. If you ever join a local coast care group and join in on a dune planting day on the southwest coast, there's a good chance that you'll be planting one of these, and they have a high survival rate, so there's also a very good chance that you'll get to come back and enjoy watching it grow over many years to come. If you live in the southwest of Western Australia, the great news is that Rhagodia baccata is available in native plant nurseries, so it might make a good addition to a coastal garden or a bush tucker garden. They're fast growing, hardy, and likely to attract insects and butterflies and birds into your garden. What a valuable plant. Well, I certainly hope that this video was of value to you. If you enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up button. And if you're not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button to help support me to bring more videos to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time on Life in the Bush.